At a point where Nigerians are buying a litre of petrol for 1,300, and NLC says Nigerians are suffering from this rise in petrol linked to, I mean, we understand what the global conflict is all about, but as an APC chieftain, do you believe the government has done enough to cushion the impact of ordinary citizens?
See, I'm feeling the pain.
Are you?
I'm feeling the pain. You see elephant head. You see elephant as big as elephant. The same way his head is heavy. That is the same way ant head is also heavy. So you carry your load, your responsibility. People calling you. People cannot afford to come to work because they can't longer afford the fare for transportation. It was not created by Mr. President.
Do you believe the government has done enough to cushion the
Listen,
impact on ordinary citizens?
the government are trying their best. It is not easy. It's a global issue. I saw one of my friends. He came with me from US. He's with me. He came with me here. Do you know what? They are crying in America. Why, they are selling $5. $5 per liter. So now, if you come back home, it's all over the world. The war that is going on, Israel, Iran, and America, is what has caused this globally. But guess what? This problem we are facing today, Nigeria, we bless with mineral resources, natural resources, human capital, with oil, gold is here. But do you know what is painful?
What?
In all this, we have 4 refineries. 4 refineries that, when I was in the house, budget meant for them. For the 4 refineries. For maintenance, salary. Today, no refinery is working. To me, that is corruption. Everyone that is involved should be apprehended, prosecuted, because they have failed this country. They have failed my generation. It is not the creation of Mr. President. Those that have been collecting money, doing nothing. You don't expect Dangote refinery now is the one surviving. If not Dangote refinery, it probably would have gone to 3.
You just talked about budget, Honorable. When you were a member of the House of Representatives, what did you and your colleagues do to hold these people accountable?
Well, go and verify. Records
You're here in front of me. I don't have to go and verify.
Records are there. All the motion that I moved several motions. It was debated. Ad hoc committee set up. Because I moved the motion, I can't be the chairman of the ad hoc committee. They did everything. My dear Jumoke, we are sitting on the keg of a gunpowder. That is why I said there are those that are trying to derail the wheel of progress of Mr. President. Not trying. They are derailing his wheel of his progress. And Mr. President must not give them a chance. He should send them packing.
There are saboteurs within the APC.
Sabotage. This is not APC. Don't forget, all these people I'm talking about, they don't belong to, they are not members of APC. Those agencies, they are not. Are you telling me that the refinery, those that have been the helm of affairs, they are members of APC? Is it APC's creation? Since 1999, a country, 1960, the year I was born,
Right.
we are still. Dubai came to Nigeria to borrow money during Obasanjo as head of state. Go to Dubai today. Let me also ask you, why is it that the Niger Delta produces crude oil for the whole nation? What about the gold I investigated? That in 3 years, the US C1 investigated where we lost over $50 billion in 2 years in gold mining in Nigeria. What is gold mining what benefit is it to Nigerians?
Right. So tonight you've tried to
our
tell
people?
me that the APC has earned the trust of Nigerians ahead of 2027. On the other hand, there are those who have said, yes, the president is doing well. Yes, this administration has done brilliantly well. And they're saying the problem of the APC is weak messaging and not really weak governance. So is the real challenge communication here?
Thank you very much. You have just answered, your own question. It's communication.
I asked the question.
No, you have a question. You also asked whether is it communication here.
So what mistakes has your party made in explaining
the issue here, we have not been able to buttress those to be singing the song, telling the story the way it should be, speaking truth to facts, showing the good things that Mr. President is doing. It is enormous. We have to sell the story. It's about marketing. While others are trying to demarket us, those who have failed when they were given an opportunity to serve this nation, they failed woefully. When they were governors, they failed woefully. And these are the people you say you should come and govern us. When President Tinubu was governor of Lagos State, he turned Lagos State around. Lagos State is a country of its own. Today, everybody is coming to Lagos. Lagos, you come to Lagos, you think you are in America. I have friends, the U.S. ambassador, the U.S. consulate. When we see and we move, sometimes we had get together, I said, this is Nigeria. When I was in the U.S., one of my lecturers asked me, he said, EJ, where do you sleep in Nigeria? You are very lucky to live in America. I said, yes, we sleep on trees. He said, hold on. He said, oh, very sorry. God is great. Thank God you are in America, the land of milk and honey, of opportunity. I said, do you know that the U.S. ambassadors, or the U.S. embassy, they all sleep on trees? He said, no, I don't believe so. Because information is power.
So how does the APC correct this mistake of
communication
not explaining policy impact?
I want to see Nigeria being advertised on CNN. I want to see Nigeria being advertised on Al Jazeera. I want to see Nigeria being advertised on Force. Because if you don't market your country, because some of my friends in America, Beyonce's father was my neighbor in the US. Beyonce's father called me 2 days ago, asking me, how is your country? How is it? Because you have not been here. He's always thinking that we are living on trees, we don't have road, we don't have this, we swim in mud water. Nigeria is a great country. We're only praying for Nigeria to be greater and better. That's what we are saying. We are not where we used to be. We are not where we ought to be. We should progress. That progression is what Mr. President Tinubu is working on. And it's going to require collective effort of all patriotic Nigerians to key into this agenda. Renew hope agenda. It's renew hope. Because God said we must have hope. Evidence of things not seen. Hoping for a better